Welcome to another edition of Bulldog Blitz. I'm Bert Pickard here with Coach Chad Huff. Homecoming this week, we played Co-lin. Tough loss today, 26-29. Coach, tell us a little bit about homecoming and what it means to the football team. I know it was a tough loss, but the spirit of homecoming is still alive here in Perkinston. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I thought it was a great week. It was a great day. There was quite a few alumnus, and we honored the '84 national football team today. And it's been a great week. You just hate we didn't finish. The part that our goal all week was win a football game, and that was our main focus, and didn't turn out that way, but we got to bounce back, and it's all about how you respond to adversity, and this is definitely an adverse situation, and how you handle a loss, and bounce back. So
yeah, and I know we will, and there have been times this year we've had to handle a little bit of adversity, and tell us a little bit about some of the play that took place today. What were some of the key things that really may have swayed the ball game one way or the other?
Well, you talk about it all week. Every week we talk about the three phases. You got to win the kicking game, offense and defense. Those three phases. Today, I think for the first time all year, we lost the kicking game. We had two. Let alone one kickoff return, but two kickoff returns is definitely. I don't care who you play. You ain't gonna win it. It's gonna be tough to win a football game. We gotta, we missed a field goal. So, kicking game was definitely a factor today. I thought, first half, I thought we definitely came out, and I thought we played first two quarters really well, offensively and defensively. Defensively, rose up to the occasion again. On 2 4th downs, a goal line stand on 4th and 1. Offense comes back and goes 99 yards and answers for a touchdown. So there was a lot of things that went our way first half. Second half, we come back, and I don't know that we came out the same way we started. And I guess that's coaching. That's my fault, and I'll get it corrected. But no excuse for that. We've got to come out and, defensively we stayed on the field. We had one possession offensively in the third quarter, and we, had a roughing the, again, special teams. Roughing the punter, on a 4th down, and then we had the muff putt on another 4th down on consecutive plays, consecutive on the same drive there for Co-lin. It kept the drive that, just you can't make those mistakes. They've been playing a good football team in Co-lin. Hats off to Glenn Davis and those guys. They fought and played hard, but we didn't, play well in that phase for sure.
Yeah. Outside of special teams, we definitely saw the defense respond. Two possessions in a row, like you said. We had some punting issues. We were on the receiving side of those. Defense responded, held the offense in check on the other end for the most part. You said we had one offensive possession in the third quarter. What do you take as a positive coming out of that? I think defense needs a little shout out. What do you think?
No, yeah, they didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? And they fought, and they got it. They got tired. That's what happens when you're out there for that long. And but I thought they came back. And we had a chance to the end. Again, the kids never quit. I'm not questioning the effort and all that. The kids fought. They're hurt right now. And it needs to hurt. There's a lot that went into this, and but we got to come back and respond the right way, and find us a way to win one more game.
So we know right now in the South Division, we've got Jones and Co-lin playing each other, correct? Okay, so I'm assuming if Jones beats Co-lin and we win out, we're still in the lead in the South Division.
Yeah. I thought that's the way it goes. Both of us right now with one loss, goes head-to-head. Co-lin would win, but I guess they do have one more South Division game. So.
Well, we heard you after the game in a little bit of the conversation with the team.
I know we got it!
Gotta go right now,
I know we got it! All of us! Let's go! No doubles. Let's go. Train 6'2". My train. You got me? Squeeze it. Let's put it on.
Hey, turn it over to the first down.
Yeah, the first down. Yeah. Hey, make a play right here, buddy. You got me? Make a play right here. Relax. Have fun right here. Let's go. pull him down.
Good play.
No, wait. Why do you see him tackle number 2? Hey, listen to me. And it hurts. I know it hurts. Hell, it eats me alive. It hurts me too, brother. But let me tell you something. We talk about it all the time. How you respond when things go against you. How do you react when things start going away from you? You got me? I know how I'm going to respond. And I want you to respond the same way. This thing's not over with. You got me? You get your head up. We didn't play. We played good. We didn't play great. We gave up too many. Guys, kicking game. We talked about the 3 phases of the game, guys. The kicking game. 2 returns for touchdowns. Guys, it's going to be a tough time winning any football. You don't care who you play. You got me? That's me. I'll take the credit for that one, and we'll get it right. We'll get it right. That's what I want you to do, guys. Get your head up. You got me? You got a lot to be proud of where you are right now. Now, we're going to get back to work, and we're going to find a way because this thing ain't over with. It's not over with. You got me? And we're going to get back to it and see how much better we can get. But I want you guys to respond and pick your teammates and pick your guys up. It's supposed to hurt, and I want it to hurt you a little bit. We got to come back focused and find a way to get us as fast as we can get. And let's go find a way to win one ball game next week. You got me? And I need all my leaders to step up and pull together right here in time when you need them. We need you. We need you. That football team wasn't better than us. We did not play the way we were capable to make the plays that we needed to make. We got to come back, and let's see how much better we can get. You got me? Get your heads up when we return thanks. When we win, we're going to return thanks for this great opportunity you're given today, whether you win or lose. You got me?
Very upbeat and positive. I know it's very tough to take a loss, but the guys are staying positive, obviously. They're hurting a little bit. And I want to talk a little bit about the first quarter. I think within the first 45 seconds, we had 3 scores. Coach, if you don't mind, walk us through that a little bit and the series of events that took place. Kind of an odd start to a ball game.
Yeah, I tell you, we came out, I thought, really fast, taking the first possession down and scoring, I think, was within two plays, jumped out on them quick, took the lead, and, then right as soon as the momentum, when we had the momentum in our favor, again, the next ensuing kickoff is the kickoff they took back, for 6, and but defensively, the effort, they blocked the extra point, they picked it up. Tony makes a great play. A lot of guys on that particular play making some big blocks, set that, returned it for 2 points, and we're up 9-6 right there, real quick. And I thought at that point in time, even though they had the kick return for a touchdown, I thought we got the momentum back, and but we got to come back. I think we maybe went down there and had a chance at a field goal and make the opportunity.
For the FCA, and I'm Bert Pickard, and we'll be back with you with more Bulldog Blitz.
I think the transition to college here is real smooth because the teachers are just there for you. They're there to help you. If you don't know where something is, you can stop and ask anybody and they'll tell you. And athletics really brings this school together. You see the football players at the softball games and the softball players at our games, and that kind of makes all the other students start coming together. When I walked on here in the summer 2012, I actually only knew one person, and that was he came with me. And then he left the next year. But at this campus, if you get out and you get around and you go to the games and the intramural sports and different stuff like that, you connect with a lot of people. And even though some of those people have left and moved on, I still keep in touch with them. And it's one of those things that when you get out of school or when you go to all these other colleges and you're going to games and stuff, you always know somebody from Gulf Coast is there.
Burt Pickard here with the Bulldog Blitz again. We're here with a special guest, Coach Eric Ebers. He's assistant baseball coach at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. He's also the campus coordinator for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And Coach, homecoming week this week, you guys had some special events going on. Tell us a little bit about what you did.
Well, we started Wednesday after fall break. Monday and Tuesday we decided to have an event out here called Fields of Faith. It's a national FCA event going on October 8th. Well, with homecoming, it gave us a chance to push it back a week, and we were able to plan a little bit more, and the Pine Belt director was able to come down and speak to our students, so it was an opportunity to start the week off here on the field worshiping Jesus Christ.
Had a lot of activities at homecoming, but talk to us a little more about kind of what you do on a regular basis with our student athletes, what kind of outreach you have, and some of the events we kind of schedule on a regular basis.
Well, we meet every Wednesday night, 6:30 here at Gulf Coast. It's just an opportunity for kids to come out, step away from the field and just relax and kind of give their frustrations and something up to God. And basically it's just a worship service. We have songs, music, speakers, and we'll play a short game sometimes. And they like to fellowship afterwards, kind of talk, and just gives them an out away from the sport, just so it's not always sports, school, living in the dorm like that. And we also offer Bible studies Monday mornings for players and Tuesday at lunch for coaches and staff, and just kind of a way to infiltrate our faith into what we're doing, make it a bigger picture rather than just being athletes. Very important.
We know in college athletics, it gets stressful at times, and their outlet that they have available is a good one. And tell us a little bit, in general, about some of the success stories you've seen with some of our college athletes, and don't have to name them by name, but some of the success stories you've seen, maybe life-changing events even.
Well, it starts with the leadership team. They understand. I guess they get to see firsthand what kind of impact they're making on campus. When they sign up to be a leader, they don't necessarily understand the impact that it takes. Well, now they're starting to realize, hey, people are watching me, and now they're getting this kind of feeling of, well, I'm an actual light here on campus as a leader, rather than, okay, well, I'm just, we're considered a club on campus, but we don't consider ourselves a club. So rather than being like a leader of SGA or another program here, they're living their faith out here on campus, and so you get to see them kind of realize that. That's the first and foremost. I also see some players here, a couple of them, getting away from that, well, if I come to worship, I should do well on the field. Well, trying to eliminate just misconceptions that they have here, because they're coming from high school, they're making choices on their own, and getting to see some of them make that decision to say, I'm not going to follow these other students in the way that they're going. I'm going to commit my life to this calling, and getting to see a couple of them, the way that they walk around campus, kind of that confidence where they're able to give it away, especially after a tough performance or tough loss.
That is a great way to explain it, and we're very appreciative of the service you provide, and look forward to seeing more out of the FCA going forward with our student athletes and coaches. We know you give some shout out to the coaches and their encouragement of their students to participate. So we're very appreciative of that, and with that, we want to turn it back. We'll be right back with you. This is Coach Eric Ebers with the baseball team, campus coordinator of the FCA, and I'm Burt Pickard, and we'll be back with you with more Bulldog Blitz.
I started at Gulf Coast
I started with Gulf Coast.
I started with Gulf Coast. And finished with confidence.
This season, Bulldog Blitz is sponsored by The Shed in Gulfport, Raisin Canes, Whistle Stop Cafe, Jack's Home Improvement, and Walt Massey Chevrolet Buick GMC in Loosedale. Now, back to more Bulldog Blitz.
We got the best secondary, it is. So the ball shouldn't go over our head, we shouldn't get beat deep, you know. Nice tackling, they can tackle. They competitive, so, you know, so I say defense win games, so it shouldn't be a reason why we don't win. I did 4 sports. I did baseball, track, basketball, and football. So it was I always wanted to do it, so I did. For me, it really wasn't hard, but going into football and basketball, I wanted to get bigger, so, you know, transition over to basketball, it wasn't helping me get in shape, you know, what I needed to get bigger.
Everybody get the call. Everybody get the call. You get the call from where? The sideline. We
all want to be like an NFL player, so he helps us out every day, tell us what we need to do, teach us all the right things, techniques. That's where he goes. The most techniques get you beat. So we all try to fix our techniques and just get better day by day. They got so used to it, the softball girls calling me and telling me, "Tony, we need you today, we need you today." And when I was there, they didn't ever lose a game, so I guess it helped me. I got to stay in my game, so talking noise and having fun, this is what it's all about, so that's how they helped me to stay in my game.
I started with Gulf Coast Community College.
I started with Gulf Coast.
I started with Gulf Coast. And I'm finishing with confidence.
There's no time other than being out here on the field and taking care of injuries. Right now we're in the middle of 2-a-days for soccer, men's and women's, football, we have band, and they're 200 people deep. We have a lot of people here right now, and of course a lot of injuries. So coming off the fields this morning, we're here in the training room, and we have plenty of injuries, bumps, bruises, sprains, strains that we're taking care of and try to get them back out on the field. We've come a long way. I know when I first started here, we were in the small little room that's behind me over here, and of course we have this addition that was provided by Dr. Noblin, who's our main team orthopedic, and that's helped us out tremendously. So we've come a long ways with the kids know they can trust us, they can come here to get good treatment for their injuries, and they know that we're going to try to get them back as quickly as we can and get them, you know, back to their sport.
I mean, I'm generally been up here covering the games for 15, 18 years and enjoyed doing it, but we do have a close group of us with athletic trainers in a lot of positions, and anyway, I just love covering football games, so I kind of provide the position coverage for them up here at Gulf Coast when they have home games, and travel away with them as well.
We started the relationship basically when I started here 13 years ago, and it's been a good relationship between Mississippi Gulf Coast, Encore Rehabilitation, and BMV Orthopedics. Encore obviously is the physical therapy and athletic training part. We have a full-time physical therapist on campus. I have a full-time assistant, Dana Sharp, who's here with me. We both work for Encore. And then Mississippi Gulf Coast, who is a huge supporter of sports medicine.
Ladd and Dr. Graham, Dr. Lott when he was here, really believed in what we do, and it's been a good marriage between all of us. And we have a great group of doctors that help us out. Again, Dr. Noblin, Jeff Noblin with Bienville, Dr. Terrell, Dr. Lease, Dr. Harrison, Dr. Tucker. There's the Carpus guy. We have a lot of them with Bienville that see all of our athletes and help us out tremendously. So we get to enjoy some downtime during Thanksgiving and Christmas like everybody else, but for the most part, it's sports going nonstop. Luckily, Dana and I have a great group of students who help us. This year we have 8. That's the biggest number I've had in a long time. We have some kids from Jackson, we have some kids from the coast, and all of them are majoring in some form of maybe sports medicine, athletic training, nursing, and doing a really good job. We have one student that was with us last year. She's down at soccer helping Dana, and then the other 7, of course, are here at football, and we're staying busy. I mean, we're here at 6:37 in the morning right now during camp, and we're not leaving until about 9 or 9:30 at night. So it's pretty busy until we get on the regular school schedule.
It's been a really rewarding experience because, you know, it's not just the students that you form the connection with, it's also the faculty. These foundations classes were exactly what I needed.
It's a great school. Their instructors are great. You have more one-on-one time with them, and the classes are small.
The teachers here have been absolutely great. They will go the extra mile to help you out, and I'm really appreciative. I couldn't ask for better teachers here.
All right, Bert Pickard here with the Bulldog Blitz. We're here with the family of Maurice Swain at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. And tell us a little bit. You are the mother of Maurice Swain. Tell us about a little bit what you all did with this production out here. You guys have pulled together a lot. Great tailgating experience. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this is our 2nd year here. The first year we had a major crowd, but this one is the biggest of all. What we did was come from a small town and bring all our people in to support him because everybody's following him and we love him. So to pull this together, I made phone calls, I made Facebook, I contact everybody from here to there. We got families coming from everywhere just to be a part of this for him today. Yeah. Even though it was a loss and it was a hurtful loss, but we all pulled together to be here for him.
Yeah, that's okay. We know we have 3 generations right here in front of us.
We got maybe 5 generations.
Tell us how many, 5 generations altogether.
Starting off with Mama, which is the starting. Then on the Mama we got our Swain. And then on the Swain is another group, right? How many generations out here knows? This is the big, so she know it all.
So 5 total generations.
About 4 generations. 4 generations.
Okay, so 4 total generations. This is an amazing event. So do you all bring the cookers and everything? Okay, tell us about, you have some ribs, chicken? What all do we have today?
Chicken, hot dogs, hamburger, and this the one driving the RV. So she gonna pull it in with the big old trail behind her. So we had cookers. We got everything you see out here set up. Rotel, everything. We got it. We got it.
So I'm going to ask you where you all traveled from. So starting with you, tell me how far you made the trip.
I traveled from West Point, Georgia.
West Point, Georgia. Okay. Ma'am, Grandma, Talladega, Alabama.
Yes.
All right, great.
Talladega, Alabama, 5.5 hours.
Montgomery.
Okay, so they traveled from all over to come support the Bulldogs and Maurice Swain. What an amazing tailgating experience. They've got several people out here having a great time supporting the Bulldogs, some from Kentucky as well. Amazing testament to what the Bulldogs can bring and the family and supporters. This is just an amazing atmosphere. Even though it had a tough loss today, everybody's standing strong in support. We're here with Cammie Bird. She is the mother of both Brandon and Braden Bird. Braden is now with the Mississippi Gulf Coast Bulldogs and playing on our football team. Brandon was here also previously. Tell us a little bit about the family tradition that the Bird family has here at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College in football.
It's been great. Brandon was a couple years older than Braden, and he played here, and we tailgated the whole time he was in school. And Braden's here now, and we tailgate and cheer and watch them out on the field, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Tell us about how many folks you guys brought to the tailgating experience this weekend to support the Bulldogs. Tell us a little bit about what you brought, maybe some food, what all kind of atmosphere did you bring with you?
We actually came last night, and we were the only motorhome here last night. And the boys always have a meeting about 9 o'clock, and they get out about 9:20. And we fed about 30 boys. We had about 20 steaks, but luckily we had some chicken and ribs that we got to feed them when they run out of steaks. And then today we've had chicken, steaks, casseroles, baked potato salad, cobbler, and banana pudding.
We know they love that. How far did you actually travel?
Just from George County. It's about 45 minutes from here.
So not too far, but still, you brought a lot of food and fed the team. I know they love that. We're so happy to see the homecoming experience here. We know we had a tough loss, but the support that everybody has brought here in tailgating for the players and Gulf Coast Bulldogs. Tell us a little bit about what that means and how special that is for your sons and you.
It's special. It's just memories. You just you make memories and you keep them. I have a camera and have lots of pictures. It's all about memories and keeping those as you get older. And our family, both sides of Braden's family, comes to the games and supports him very well.
Very much appreciated, and I hope you continue to have a great time tailgating out here with some of the Bulldogs and family members. This is Bert Pickard, and we're closing out our tailgating experience.
I started at Gulf Coast. I started with Gulf Coast.
I started with Gulf Coast. And finished with confidence.
Well, you guys are going to prepare this week to head up to Itawamba Community College. What are we going to work on throughout the week? Same things, I'm sure, but try to grow offensively and special teams and defensively. Tell us a little bit about this week and the preparation you guys are going to have.
Yeah, we will. You know, we're not going to approach it any different than we have all year. You know, we're going to come back to work and do the same things we've been doing. We're going to pay special emphasis on, obviously, kickoff cover. We're going to check the personnel on that, make sure we got the right guys that need to be on that. And again, I'll tell you, that's me. I got to do a better job of making sure that the right personnel is where it needs to be to give our team a chance to make sure we cover a kick. You know, we got to play smarter. I'm correct. You know, we again roughed the punter and you know, and Tony. You know, Tony's been solid all year. Tony's been solid all year, and you know, can't put the blame on any one person, any one play. It's a team effort. You win as a team, and you lose as a team. And we gotta get back and be positive, and let's find us a way to improve and prepare for it.